This is Jennifer Buchholz, MS Office Professor, and today's topic will be about styles in Microsoft Word. You'll find the Styles group in the Home tab. Here's the Styles group. This is one of the most little used features of Word, and it can be a huge time saver. In fact, this is a 12-page document, and you'll notice that I'll be able to make changes to styles throughout. So in each section of this document, there's a heading, there's a title, there's a subtitle. I'm going to page down a bit. You'll notice additional bolded sections of font and also some normal font. But as I would page through the document, you should notice a standard formatting is applied. This again is especially useful when you're working in a large document. What styles allow us to do is to make changes to all the fonts where that style has been applied. So let's start with the example of this title we have here called Filtering Out the Junk. I know it's the title style because I can see that selected here. If I were to hover over various other styles, you'll notice that those are previewed in its place. So for example, this is what the heading 7 style looks like. Now we're going to stay with our title style, but I don't like the color of that any longer. What we can do is we can just right click on the style here, go to modify, change the color, or various other features like spacing, bold, italics, even font type and size. Hit OK. And what that actually does, as you notice as I'll page back through the document, is it changes everything where the title style was used to that consistent style format, which means it's one-stop shopping for us. We only have to do it in one place and it applies everywhere. Now, let's say, for example, I would like to do something else. Instead, I'm going to continue with this title style, and instead I want to just do some playing around over here. And I'm going to change the color a bit. I'm going to also make it bold. And I'd also like to add italics. Now, in this instance, because I've only applied it to the selected text, my other title formats have not changed. You'll even notice as I go back over here to the styles dropdown that has not changed. However, if I came over and left clicked on the title, I can now say update title to match my selection, which means once again my new title format has these font attributes that I created. And if we go back up to the top and we go throughout, that has been applied everywhere where the title format was used. So it works both ways. It works if you're applying it to an already existing style and you want to adjust it, or if you create the style all on your own and want to edit and modify the existing style. Heading back up to the top, you're also welcome to create your very own style. And again, people who are using long documents find that to be quite helpful. So in this example, this is a normal. This right here is normal, and all they've done is bold it. But if we wanted to actually, like, let's say, add a color to this particular section, we can add that color, and rather than leave it normal, we can create a new style with it. And I'm actually going to go up here and do create a style and call it Style 101. Call it whatever you'd like. You can continue to modify it further here if needed. Otherwise, just hit OK. So now as we go to other parts of this document that you want to have that style, you'd select those And then you'd go to where we have our Style 101, which is right next to our normal because we created that, and make that change there. What we wouldn't want to do is we wouldn't want to change the normal style to be that. So we wouldn't want to actually do the right click and update normal to match the selection, because normal style is the style applied throughout the entire document. Now, why use these headings? One of the great things is that it automatically does allow for some collapsibility. So if you notice, Microsoft has become optimized for online viewing. And so you'll notice next to anything that's a heading level 1, you can actually collapse those areas for quicker and easier navigation and readability. So that's just one of the many reasons that using the headings and the styles can be very helpful in consistent application of formatting of your fonts throughout an entire document. I hope you found this to be helpful. For more information, go to www.msofficeprofessor.com.